Have you ever wondered if content marketing can actually help your business grow? Or put it another way, what's the fuss with all this marketing content? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you how content marketing can be an absolute game changer for you and your business.
Oh, this is the game changer we've been waiting for.
I'll also do something that the vast majority of marketing gurus never seem to do. And that something is called showing data. And we have a few steps to get started if you do choose to go down the road that is content marketing. But first, let's dive into one of the biggest reasons why content marketing can help you grow your business. Have I said content marketing enough yet? I hope not. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that 95% of a company's potential customer base is actually out of market, leaving only 5% of them that are actually in market? But what does this mean? So when your potential customers are out of market, they're essentially not looking or ready to buy. This could be for a multitude of reasons, but let's say they already have what it is that you sell. So for example, if you sell cars, they already have a car, or they simply don't need what you offer. So if you're a roofer and their roof isn't leaking, or if you're an insurance salesperson and they already have a policy, etc. And when a potential customer is in market, then they're ready to buy. They're either looking for or they possess the need/want for whatever it is that you're offering. Now, this deceptively simple fact comes from a research article out of the University of South Australia's Ehrenberg Bass Institute of Marketing Science. And in the article, Professor John Dawes mentions, this means that advertising mostly hits B2B buyers who aren't going to buy anytime soon. And in turn, that tells us about how advertising works. It mainly works by building and refreshing memory links to the brand. These memory links activate when buyers do come into the market. So, if your advertising is better at building brand relevant memories, your brand becomes more competitive. Now, you're probably thinking, but content marketing isn't advertising, is it? Well, no, it technically isn't advertising per se. But the important thing to take away from this article is how important it is to both build and maintain what John Dawes refers to as memory links. And these memory links activate when your potential customer becomes in market. Now here's the crazy part. Practically every business that I've either worked for or worked with is almost completely focused on that 5% that are in market. That's a pretty small pool to be competing over. Small pool plus high competition equals low likelihood of a sale. Now, it may work on occasion, but it's not a reliable strategy because you haven't done anything to build trust to make the sale. This is like asking someone to go on a date with you if you haven't even talked to them or interacted with them much. It probably won't work the way you want it to. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't focus any of your efforts on the in-market audience. Not at all. It should definitely be part of your overall strategy, just not the sole part of it. But first, let's back up a little. Okay, say you wanted to date this said person. Let's call her Sarah. There's only one problem. Sarah is unfortunately out of market, which out of market in this case means she has a boyfriend. Now, instead of giving up on the idea of dating Sarah, you take another approach. You decide to be as helpful as humanly possible whenever the opportunity comes. Like, let's say if it's raining outside and you notice Sarah forgot her umbrella, right? You have one, so you walk up to her and you offer her yours. Or let's say you notice Sarah seems a bit tired than normal and you offer her a Red Bull, something nice and thoughtful. Your one and only goal is to develop trust with Sarah so that she's much more likely to consider you as a potential partner when she's ready to. And much like Sarah, your potential customers partner with or buy from companies that they know and they trust. So your ultimate goal is to increase your visibility and to build trust. But how the heck do you even go about building trust with potential customers that are actually out of market? Well, just because a potential customer isn't in market doesn't mean that they need to be ignored. And in fact, the reason why your business isn't growing as much as you'd like it to is because you're ignoring them. So the question becomes, how do you not ignore them? Or more importantly, how do you build their trust?
Can you trust me?
Well, you do this by doing two very important things. Number one is you answer common questions around the problem that your product or service solves, aka provide value. And number two is you show up over and over and over again. Now, you'll often hear marketing gurus say things like provide value or give value, but then they don't really tell you what that means or what that is. Well, the best way to provide value in the context of growing your business is by teaching your potential customers something new. And what you teach them should correlate with what you offer. So if I use one of the examples from earlier again, let's say you own a roofing company. Answering questions like, how much does it cost to replace a roof? How to get insurance to pay for a roof replacement? And how to replace roof shingles? Or how often should I get my roof replaced? Would all be valuable in the eyes of your potential customers. And answering these questions is how you can build trust with your potential customers, even when they're out of market. And the more questions you answer, the more trust you can build. Is this making sense yet? Before we go any further, I just wanted to say that if you found anything in this video helpful so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so that you can have a content expert just a pocket away. Get it? Because I'm on your phone and your phone's usually in your pocket. Now you might be thinking, okay, sick, I get it, answer questions, now what? Well, this leads us to important factor number 2, show up over and over and over and over again. And this is probably one of the most debated topics in marketing, to be honest. But one of the most underrated ways to increase your visibility is to post on social media platforms. That's what you're watching this on. And your first question is probably going to be, but which platform should I post on? Well, the answer to this isn't necessarily flashy or anything, but let me tell you a little secret. It's all of them. You want to post on whichever platform your potential customers use. And let me just tell you something. They use them all. And if someone tells you otherwise, they're either stupid or they found success by way of luck and virtue. So yes, you should be posting on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and maybe occasionally Twitter if you're feeling gutsy. Just kidding. Is it Twitter? Is it X? How many times have people asked that question? Who gives a what it is? Now, I'm sure you also want to know how often to post. Well, in order to answer that, I'd like to tell you a story. This story is about Alex and his lemonade stand. One sunny Monday, Alex set up his stand and made the best lemonade in the neighborhood. But Alex quickly got lazy. Ruh-roh. He only opened his stand a few days a week. Not many people came to buy his lemonade because they didn't know when he would be open. They got frustrated and stopped checking. Alex talked to his friend Mia, who also had a lemonade stand but was open every day from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Mia said, if people know when you're open, they'll come back regularly. So Alex decided to open his stand every day from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. He even posted signs around the neighborhood so everyone knew his hours. Alex's lemonade stand became very popular, and he made a lot of money. The end. The lesson here is that consistency not only lets people know when and where to find you, but more importantly, it allows the platform's algorithm to start favoring your content and showing it off to more and more people. Now, providing valuable content and posting it on each social platform as frequently as you possibly can is useless unless you know the types of content that you should be creating. And don't think blog posts are the answer, because they're not. What is it, 2007? Nope. Just checked. 2024. Time to start acting like it. Instead, I'll walk you through exactly what types of content that you should be creating in another video. But before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so you can have your very own content expert just a pocket away. See you in the next one.